Good morning, MCP. There are only 16 more days of school, like actual school, until finals begin.
And 32 days until graduation. Please stand for Deacon Tom.
Good morning, everyone. I watched yesterday with a fair amount of interest as the President of the United States cracked a bunch of jokes at the White House press dinner. If you haven't seen it yet, I encourage you to watch it. He's actually a pretty good comedian, or at least he has great writers. I think a lot of the people in the room still were not comfortable with seeing the President of the United States take delight in cracking jokes and puns throughout the evening. And it reminds me of the psalm for today's Mass, that God takes delight in His people. I think a lot of us are not comfortable with the idea that God actually takes delight in us, His creation, that God loves us no matter what we do, that God actually thinks we're funny, that God enjoys hearing our prayers. So today I would encourage you to consider that aspect of God, that He really loves us, He delights in us, He thinks we're funny, and I think God thinks He's funny too. So I hope that you have an enjoyable day, and I hope to see you soon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mother's Day cards! It's this weekend, and you should make a card. I know Mr. Arena has some supplies in the art studio. It's gonna be poppin'.
No artistic talent necessary.
Nope. Prom!
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Cypress Ridge Pavilion.
Yes. And tickets for couples are $15, and all the singles $10.
That's pretty cheap compared to other schools,
yeah.
especially.
This is a deal.
That's a good deal.
So
Come, bring a date, or come by yourself.
yeah, dance.
It's going to be fun. Freshmen cannot come. Sophomores can only come if they are asked by an upperclassman.
Yeah, so it's gonna be sick.
All right, now to clubs.
Clubs. There's a GSI meeting today, or Wednesday, at lunch. It's one of the last ones of the year, second to last, and so everyone be there. That's all. Now back to the anchors.
Students taking AP exams, bring number 2 pencils and ink pens with blue or black ink for exams. If your exam allows a calculator, bring an authorized calculator with new batteries. Students taking AP exams are excused from regular classes on the day of their exam, both before the exam and after the completion of the exam. Please arrive early to your exam. The times are listed in your handbook.
If you are seriously ill on the exam day, contact the school ASAP. Dress code is not enforced while taking, so, go crazy or not. Students should dress in layers and wear socks because the gym can get cold.
Cell phone reminder. The College Board prohibits cell phones from being in the testing room. If a student has a cell phone in the testing room or uses a cell phone during the short break, he or she will be dismissed from the exam. If you need to drop your cell phone off with Lori in the front office during the exam, please do so. Non-testing students will not be able to enter the gym during testing. We ask that the students keep the noise at a lower level than normal in and around the cafe during break. Thank you.
Now to clubs.
Sports. Track. Last Friday was a hit for the Lady Royals at the Pac-8 prelims. Little Mission Prep surprised all the other big schools with our tiny but mighty power, with some coaches commenting, "Why are the 3 of your girls finishing in the front of mine?" Paige and Allie were second and third in the 100-meter. Allie won the 400-meter and also won the 200, setting a new school record with 26.8 seconds. Congrats on that one. And Paige was also close behind, coming in second. Nina and Charlie will be moving on to finals this week in the Frost Soft League. Jenna, Paige, Allie, Emma, Max Seal, Alyssa Simmons, and Noelle Laird will all chase league titles Thursday at 5 in Atascadero. Come support your track team. Dodgeball. If you're interested in playing dodgeball this upcoming block schedule week, pick up a sign-up sheet in the cafe. That's it. Now back to the anchors.
That is all for today. A very happy birthday to
Katie Scary, and happy birthday to Corey yesterday.
Bye.